Yeah. So in the last class we are completed the previous chapter. What was that chapter?
Metals and non-metals.
Metals and non-metals. It is done. Okay. Today I am going to start a new chapter which is called coal and petroleum. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. This coal and petroleum, actually it's a very lengthy chapter actually. So actually we should start with carbon and its compounds. But here as you are in 8th class, now we start with the coal and petroleum because this is a topic of 8th class. So there we start and then we extend this. Okay. We go beyond your textbook also, and actually this all part comes under the carbon and its compounds. So that chapter is a very big chapter and this will continue in the next class also. Next class means now we are in 8th, so it will continue in the 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th standard. But if I start directly that you do not understand, so that is what I am starting with coal and petroleum. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now our topic is coal and petroleum. Okay. Now do you know what is with the coal?
Yes, sir.
What is the coal?
Book.
Right. And what is petroleum?
Paper. Fuels.
Petroleum is a type of fuel. Okay. Actually, petrol is a fuel. Petroleum is a mixture. Okay, of so many fuels. Okay. So it is actually petroleum. It is available in the form of crude oil. It's a mixture. Okay. And on separating means on refining, we can get a different components from that. Okay. So that's about the petroleum. Okay, done. Now for what purpose we use this coal and petroleum?
With coal is used in industrial purposes.
Very good. Even petroleum?
Petroleum also.
Yes. So coal and petroleum, okay, these both are used, okay, as a, okay, fuel can be used, okay, it's as used as a fuel. Okay. Now let us see the next one. Okay. So so resources. So before going to the resources, now you say, what do you see around you? Once you see around you and check, you say some things. What you can see around you?
Bed, chair, books, TV, sofa.
Oh, very good. So many things you can see all around you. But now you say all these. Okay, can we call these as resources?
No, sir.
Why? What is with the resource? What is the resource? Resource can be defined as anything which is used by human for their what you can say, for their purpose, okay, or you can say for their welfare. Okay, I'll write purpose, or you can say like welfare, something like this. Okay, so this is called resource. Resource means what? Anything which is used by human. Okay, so anything what you are using, what I can use, okay, use for any purpose. Okay, so for welfare also you can say, okay, something like this, okay, which you are using. Okay, now can I say, see, I am teaching, I am a teacher and okay, my profession is teaching. To teach I need some board, pen, a chalk piece and something I need. Okay, now can I say this board is my resource? Can I say or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So resource means what? Which I can use. Okay. So that is called as a resource, right? So anything which is used by the human, okay, for their any okay useful purposes, that is called as a resource. Okay, so now you said so many things like chair you said, okay, TV you said, so many things you said. So whether these are the resources means in one way they are considered as a resource only because we are using for our purpose. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, so this is the resource. Okay, now you understood about the resource. Now, the resources, what you have told all that, does they occur naturally or they're man-made? So now what you said, all those are comes under what? Man-made, right? If you take the chair, that is man-made. If you take the bed, that is man-made. If you take the TV, that is man-made. If you take the sofa, that's also man-made. So all are man-made, right? So these all the things what we are, okay, this board is there, this is also man-made, and this I am writing with this pen, this is also man-made. So this is all man-made. Yes. Now, is there anything or there anything which are occurs naturally and we use them? Yes. Coal. Yes. Okay. Coal. Okay. Coal. We can get naturally. Very good. Any other things? Say thing. Always with you one thing. Try. Okay. So coal, okay. But apart from you can say so many things. Okay. For example, air. Okay. Air is man-made? No. Air is natural. And it is one of the resource because what I said, which can be used, okay, by human being for their welfare, okay, for their existence, okay. So that is called as some, okay. So air is a natural, right? Now, for example, take the sunlight. Is it man-made? No, that is also, okay, natural. And for example, you take the water. No, this is also natural. Naturally, you can get this. So, whatever the things we use, okay, for our purposes, our existence, or for welfare, and all those things are called as resources, okay. And generally, these resources are two types. One are called natural resources, and the second one are called man-made resources. Is this clear to you? Yes, so that is about the natural and right. Now you see on the screen here, okay, can you see the screen? So now we are going to discuss about the resources. So what is resource? Just now I told you what is a resource. Resource means anything used by the human beings for their welfare, for their existence, or whatever you can say, those things are called resources. And normally resources are of two types. So how many types resources are? Two types. What are they? Very good. Natural resources and man-made resources. Can you give an example for natural resources? Air, water, petrol, coal, air, water, coal, okay, petrol also, and sunlight, all this comes under natural resources. And what are the man-made resources? Yes, these are the man-made resources. So here you can see now, resources are of two types called natural resources and man-made resources. So natural resources, here it is given like plants and animals are living natural resources, okay. So what are they? Living natural resources, plants and animals. So see, plants also we use in so many ways, yes or no? Plants also our natural resources. We can get the food, we can get the fruits, we can get okay, from the okay, whatever the diet we take, most of the diet from the trees only, plants only, yes or no? And so many things you can get from the animals also. Okay, like wool we can get that from animals. Yes. Now, plants and animals are living resources. Okay, they are the resources and living resources, and they are natural resources. And man-made resources are what? So here in terms of energy, here what you are given, electricity. So electricity. Does electricity available in the nature by itself naturally? No, electricity was made by man. So this is man-made natural resources. Next, thermal power. What is with the thermal power? Thermal power. Thermal power is nothing but electricity only, but we can get from the coal. We can get from the coal. Okay, thermal. Thermal means what? Heat. So here what happens? The coal is collected. See, in we are using the electricity. Yes or no? We are using the electricity, and in this electricity in India, especially if you see the India, more than 80%, I think, I am not sure, but approximately. So, more than 80% of electricity is thermal power only. Is what? Thermal power. So, actually, do you know, actually, what do you think, how we are getting the electricity? How we are getting electricity, how electricity can be prepared, manufactured? Yes, how can we get the electricity? Do you know? So here there are so many sources are there to generate the electricity. Electricity can be generated in different ways. Okay, so many sources are there. Okay, just like for example, you see, did you where do you stay actually? Where? West Godavari. Yeah. Okay. So West Godavari. Okay, I don't have that idea about that one. But do you know about the Nagarjuna Sagar? You know about the Sri Salem dams? So where are the dams? Near the dams are there, like near West Godavari or somewhere dams? So near the dam there will be a power plant should be there. Okay, did you visit the dam anytime? So near the dam there are the power generators all there. Okay, so there what happens actually, that electricity means near the dams the electricity will be generated. So that is called as a hydel power. What it is called as a hydel, HYDAL, hydel power. So hydel power means what? The in near the dams the water is stored, and that water is used to rotate the turbines. Okay, turbines means what? Generators. Okay, in the generators electricity will be generated. Okay, this generation is called the hydel power. So but this hydel power is available mostly, okay, during the rainy season and somewhat in winter season also, because water will be more. Okay, but when it comes to summer season, okay, does water will be there in the near the dams? Plenty of water will be there? No, there will be no plenty of water. So water scarcity will be there. Okay, scarcity means water will not be available. Okay, so in such cases what happens here? Okay, water will not be available. So you cannot able to generate the electricity at that time through water from the near the dams. Okay, so that energy what we are generating through the water, that is limited. Limited means what? Very less. Okay, and so that's what most of the countries, not only India, most of the countries, they depends on thermal power only. Means what? On coal. Okay, so by coal is used to it is used to generate the electricity from the thermal. Okay, means from the coal it is used, coal is used to generate the electricity. Such power is called thermal power. Is this clear to thermal power? Right. Now after this we go to the natural resources. In the natural resources there is a new word is coming here. One is called inexhaustible resources and exhaustible resources. Okay, inexhaustible and exhaustible. Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what is the inexhaustible and exhaustible? Do you know what Don't know. Okay. So here you see now these are the resources. So now I discuss that resources are of two types called natural resources, okay, and man-made resources. Right. Now again natural resources. Natural resources are of two types of them. Okay, one are called exhaustible, okay, and the second one are called inexhaustible. Okay, exhaustible and inexhaustible. Now, for example, you say, okay, for example, you say, we need air. Yes or no? We need air. So, for respiration. So, I am taking the air, I am using, okay, I am taking the air. Like this, am I alone taking the air in this world? No. There are some billions of people out there, okay. So, this billions of people, they are using the air, and some animals also there, these animals also using the air, okay. Now, like this they are using since some millions years onwards, okay, some millions years onwards they are using, okay. Now, after few years, or you can say 100 years, 1000 years, 1 lakh years, million years, or some 1 crore years, something, after some over of a particular period of time, okay, because all are taking the air, does this air over complete from this from the earth? What do you think?
So,
We are using the air, you know, no? Like this, how many people are there? Billions of people are there throughout the world, and so many animals also there. They all are using the air, okay. Like this, if we continuously use this air, continuously, if we use air like this, then is there any time will come, okay, when the total air will be over from the earth? Yes or no? No. Okay. So that is called inexhaustible. Did you understand? Inexhaustible means? Now, similarly, okay, for example, okay, I will say like simple example, I will say, okay, for example, your father, okay, like brought some chocolates, okay, some chocolates, so many chocolates, and he kept in one box and even tin, and he kept the tin somewhere, okay, and he'll ask you to eat daily one, okay. So, you daily you will eat one chocolate. It's a big tin, okay, a big box of chocolate, and I said that, okay, beta, you every day you can eat one chocolate, you can have one chocolate, and so it's a big box, okay, and you are eating the chocolate only, so many are there, but you are eating a daily one chocolate. Now, like this you are continuously eating. After some days, after some days, does this chocolates will be completed from the box? Yes, that will be completed, okay, because they are limited, okay, they are called limited. So, they are called exhaustible, okay. Exhaust means what? Over, okay. Over a period of time, which get over, okay. So, then means they get over means what? They disappear. Disappear means what? You know, no? Okay, we cannot see them. Disappear. Okay, they are over. Now they will not be remain. So they are called exhaustible. Okay, and which will not be over, they are called inexhaustible. Is this clear to you know? Exhaustible and inexhaustible. So now we have so many resources. Just want to discuss resources. In that two types of resources are there: natural resources and man-made resources. And today here we are going to discuss about the first natural resources. In the natural resources also, there are two types of resources are there. Okay, one are called exhaustible and second called inexhaustible. Exhaustible means what? Which will be over, which will be completed, okay, after, okay, over a period of time. They are called exhaustible, okay, and the things which cannot be over even after use of a, okay, long time, they are called inexhaustible. So resources are of two types. One are called exhaustible and second are called inexhaustible. So normally these exhaustible sources, resources, here we are discussing about the energy in terms of energy. Okay, so from where we can get energy, they are called as a resources, right? So here example we can give like coal, okay, coal and petroleum. Do you know where, from where we get the coal? Yes, do you know where we get the coal? Yes, Avinash? Okay, so coal we can get under the earth, okay, under the earth we can get the coal, okay. There are a lot of coal deposits are there, okay, inside the earth, okay. You know the, do you know about the coal mines? Did you listen about the word called coal mine? Yes, can you hear me? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Did you listen about the coal mine?
Yes, sir.
So what are the coal mines? Mine means what? Don't know. Mine means what? Which we dig the earth, so continuously. So inside there will be a coal will be there. Okay. So that are called coal mines. So lot of deposits are there. I said, you know, like almost all throughout the world, almost how much 70 to 80% of they are preparing from the coal. They are energy. They are preparing from where? From the coal only, okay. Electricity they are preparing, they are generating from the coal only. So lot of coal is there under the earth, okay, and this process is, okay, they are using since when the electricity is means what you say in the social media learnt about the industrial revolution, okay, industrial revolution since 100 years or 150 years onwards they are using, okay. So much coal is there, okay. Now this coal we are using for to generate the electricity, okay. Now continuously if you use that coal, continuously if you use like that coal, and this, does this coal completes over a period of time? Yes, okay, it will complete over a period of time, okay. So much coal is there, we know, but this, okay, will be after particular amount of time it will over, okay. See, we have a lot of coal deposits, okay, but in that term since last 150 years or 100 years onwards, okay, we are using the coal. How much we are using the coal, okay, from that almost more than 50% of coal is over now, and remaining coal what is left under the earth that may come over a period of 200 to 250 years maximum, maximum 200 or 250 years, okay. We can use that coal throughout the world. What are the coal deposits are there? So we continuously, if you are starting using this, okay, we are already using in this way. How much we are using today? In the same way, in the same ratio, if you are using the coal, continuously digging and using the coal, then what happens? This coal will be available only for next 200 years or maximum 250 years. And after 200 to 250 years, the total coal get exhausted. Exhausted. What is the exhausted? Over. Okay. Similarly, petroleum. Petroleum is also one of the exhaustible source, resource. Okay. So petroleum, I said, you know, this is a crude oil, which on refining we get so many things like petrol, diesel, kerosene, like this, so many things we can get from this petroleum. And from where this petroleum will be available? Mostly it is available from the ocean, okay, from the seas, under deeper part of the ocean we can get this petroleum. Okay. So now this petroleum we are using continuously, and whether this like this continuously if we use, does this petroleum also is also available continuously forever to us? No, this also after a period of time, okay, this also will be exhaust. This also will get exhaust. So we cannot, okay, after few years, maybe 100, 150 or 200 years, then this all petroleum will be vanished over, okay, from the earth. Then we don't get any petroleum. Right. So these are the exhaustible resources. The exhaustible means what? Which will be over a period of time. Okay. Now you see here, we said that this coal is a very important in generating the electricity, and even so many industries also run with this coal. Okay. And petroleum, this also vehicles, okay, and the petroleum is also used for some other purposes also when industries and something. Okay. Now I said that these are the exhaustible sources. Exhaustible means what? Over a period of time it will be completed. Okay. Now for example, you think 100 years or some 150 or 200 years, this all will be over. Then what about those generation? Now we are living happily, no problem, we are getting everything. Okay. So after some 30 years, 50 years or 100 years, we die and our children will come, their children will come, like this. After 200 also the people will be there. Now if there's all coal and petroleum is done, then what happens to those people? So we have to think about that. Okay, we have to think about that. Yes or no? So we should not think like at present what we are using. Okay, is it okay? I am using, that is enough for me, so I don't think about the others. No, it's not that. They have to think about their future also. Okay, so our parents are there. Our parents, okay, they are thinking of us. Okay, so they are thinking, okay, how my children, how my son, your parent is there, your parent will think, okay, how can I develop my son? Okay, so whatever is, okay, he will be putting some money, storing some money, so this money will be useful for my child for higher studies or some business or something. Okay, so they are thinking about their children, means what? They are thinking about the future. So similarly, this is our responsibility, okay, to think about the future generation also. Okay, so that's what, okay, how to limit this, okay, how to reduce the usage of this one, we have to learn. Okay, so that we discuss in the later classes. Now come to the inexhaustible. Inexhaustible means what? So now which resources can we use in the place of coal and petroleum? Okay. What? Air and water. In the place of coal and petroleum, how can we use in the place of coal and petroleum air? I am asking in the place of coal and petroleum. Okay, like coal we are using in the generation of electricity, industries, and petroleum is used in vehicles. So instead of this, okay, how can we use this inexhaustible resources in the place of coal and petroleum? Yes, electric vehicles, but electricity from where we are getting electricity? But if the coal, if it is not there, you think instead of play coal, what we use? Now, if all this over, you think this all is over. Now, how? So here so many things are there. You said no air. Yes, air is there. So we can use air. Okay. How we can use? In the form of windmill. Do you know the windmill? What is windmill?
It stores the natural resources.
Which big windmills are there, okay, with the help of with the wind, so that will rotate, okay, and this rotation helps in generating the electricity. So there are windmills are there which are used to generate the electricity. Similarly, windmills are there which are used to take the water from the underground, okay. So in the place of coal or petroleum, okay, to generate the electricity, we use the air. And is this air, if we use to for windmill or something, does it over after a period of time? No. So air will be available. Yes. Now apart from this, what we can use? We can use solar energy also. Yes. What is solar energy? From the sun. So from the sun also we can, solar vehicles are there nowadays. Solar vehicles, did you listen? So solar energy is there. Now if we use, okay, this if we build, if we manufacture so many solar cars, so many solar vehicles, so many solar bikes and everything, and we are continuously using, does this solar energy will be over a period of time? No. So this is the inexhaustible source. So solar energy we can use. Okay, and from the water, the tidal energy. Do you know the tidal energy? Tidal energy means what? The waves will come in the ocean, big waves. Okay, in the path of waves also there some, okay, what do you say that, like windmills, okay, they are, okay, fixed. So this wind, this tidal will hit with more force, so that will be rotated, and from rotation of that one also nowadays the electricity is generated. Is this clear to you? Now if we use continuous like this, whether the production of tides will be over in the oceans and seas? No. So these all are inexhaustible sources. Now we have to concentrate, okay, that to reduce the exhaustible resources, and we have to, okay, try to use or invent, okay, something new which can be run with inexhaustible resources. So inexhaustible resources cannot be over for a long time also. Is this clear? So that's all. And see, for this exhaustible and inexhaustible, another source, another name is also there. These are called non-renewable energy. Did you listen the word called non-renewable energy? Non-renewable resources and renewable resources. Okay, renewable resource and non-renewable resource. Okay, so alright. Now you see here okay, we are discussing about the natural resources. So natural resources are divided into two types, classified into two types, called as the inexhaustible. What is mean the inexhaustible? These resources present in unlimited quantity. Unlimited quantity means what? It will not over, unlimited. Okay, so geophone will say no, you can make unlimited calls. How many calls also you can make? So we don't charge, like that. Okay, so unlimited quantity in nature, and are not likely to exhaust. Not likely to exhaust means what? They do not over, they do not complete. Okay, so such type of okay, by human activities are called inexhaustible resources. Example, see, sunlight, air. So air is used for the wind energy, sunlight is used for the solar energy, tides are used for the tidal energy. Like this, these now we have to make a use of them. We have to learn to make a use of them. Okay, so that is about the inexhaustible. Exhaustible means what? Which will over. So the amount of these resources in nature is limited. Limited means what? Fixed. Little. Okay, some fixed amount is there. Okay, they can be exhausted by human activities. So here we are running the vehicles. Okay, we are cooking. We are so many things we are doing due to human activities. What happens? They will be over a period of time. Okay, example, you see forest. Yes, Forest also you know about the deforestation and forestation. Yes. So, to plant, if you plant one tree, you think if you are planting one tree, okay, so you are putting a seed here, okay, seed here. Now this seed will, and your daily you are pouring the water. So now this plant to grow as a tree, okay, how many years it will take?
15 minutes.
Some 10-15 years it will take, right? But to cut this tree, how much time you need?
5 minutes.
5 minutes or 10 minutes, okay. So, to okay grow the tree, it will taking lot of time, but to cut the tree, it will take a less time. So, if you continuously, if you cut the trees, if you think that I can plant the trees later, okay, I can plant and I can cut. Today I will cut the tree and today I can plant the okay tree. If you think in that way, you can cut within 5 minutes, but it will take more time to grow this one, okay. So, this also exhaustible. If you cut, continuously cut, so there will be no forest, wildlife, minerals, coal, petroleum, natural gas, these all are the okay which are limited in source. How they are? Limited in source. Limited means what? Only some particular amount of things only are there. Afterwards, what happens if you continuously human activities, means we are using those things continuously, after some particular period of time they get over. Is this clear to you? Chalo. Take the screenshot of this one. Is it done? Okay, then today we stop with this one, and in the next class we continue further with the next topics. Okay, so next topic about the fossil fuels that we discuss in the next class. Right? Okay then, bye.